So there's 4 3mm screws in total, 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. Let's go ahead and get them removed. Once you have these 4 screws removed, what I like to do is lift up the trolley handle and then use this to pull on it. Now with the trolley handle removed, the top cover assembly is held on by 8 3mm screws. So let's go ahead and remove those. With those screws removed, we can go ahead and lift the cover off. Now keep in mind that there's going to be some cables connecting the cover to the wheel, so make sure when you lift up, you can come in here and there is a white clip for you to, a latch for you to release, and then you can pull off the head of the cable. With that unplugged, you now have the top cover assembly removed. Now keep in mind with the top cover assembly, there are 2 different types of screws. So the front 2 screws are longer than the rest of the 6 screws. So on each side of the battery pack, we have the battery fuse. Now, if you ever have a problem, an issue with your wheel where it gets overpowered, this is put in there as a safety feature, but it also means as it's replaceable and disposable. So to replace the battery fuse, and there's one on each side of the packs, what you'll do is you'll pull on the tape to remove it, then there's a seal and a plastic box. You can hold the plastic box and the seal and peel it apart, and it'll expose the fuse. So the wires are held in here with silicone, so you want to take a blade and cut it apart, and then what we'll do is we'll take a Phillips head screwdriver and release the 2 nuts. So we're going to go ahead and release the 2 screws and then remove the silicone. Make sure you don't lose these screws or the retaining nut. Okay, with that removed, we can peel back the seal, and then I'm going to get my blade and just slice the silicone. Be very careful not to slice any of the components. There you go, with one removed, and the second one. There you go. Now when placing the new fuse, just make sure you orient it aligned with the cable orientation. The direction doesn't matter since it's a continuity, but for convenience, without having to remove all the silicone and for cleanliness, it's good to match. Now with each of the screws, there's the screw as well as the square nut. So just make sure that you have both pieces when reinstalling it. So just make sure that both of the screws are snug and tight, and then we can go ahead and reapply the silicone and then replace the plastic cover. So with the plastic cover, again, make sure that because it's not square, the orientation is correct. So it's going to be narrower on the height of the fuse and wider. We're going to make sure that we get the seal back on to avoid any water ingress issues, and then reapply silicone as needed. Once complete, snug it back into its case, and you can put the top cover back on. Now when putting the top cover, you'll want to make sure you plug in the display cable, which is near the Ride Connect module at the back. With that clicked into place, we're going to put down our top cover while making sure that none of the cables are being pinched or have the ability to be pinched. With that in place, we'll put all of the screws lightly in first. Now with all the screws in place, we're going to go ahead and tighten them one down at a time. Now that all the screws are in place, we're going to go and tighten them down one at a time. Now when you tighten them down, just make sure that the body line sits flush with the body, and this will make sure that you have the best eye aesthetic experience. Now lastly, we have the trolley handle. I'm going to place it in the groove and screw it down with the 3mm screws, 4 of them. With that all done, you should be good to go and turn on your wheel.